Hey everyone, we are live. It is Monday, May 30th. The time is 3:56 p.m. and the temperature right now is around 28 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what it is with Fahrenheit. Hey everyone, we are live. It is Monday. And there is the e-scooter. And I see Michael Nguyen, Eugen Man, Harjot, Susan, Transportation Land, and a lot of other people joining in the chat. SG, K. Hayes, Marie Palmer, Itye, sorry if I got that wrong, and Yogi. And I do have a ice cold drink on hand just in case I start to overheat. No, my streams aren't brought to you by bubbly sparkling water, but this is what I have. So other than taking the dog out for a walk, this is the only time I've gone outside today. It's not quite as hot as advertised. They did put a heat warning in effect. That's when you have consecutive days where it's over 30 degrees Celsius and around 20 at night. So I thought I'd just hop on the scooter and go for a ride around the east side. I'm not making any videos today. This is it. I got plenty done on the weekend. And I just realized I need to put this in my backpack. So let me load up the chest mount. I was thinking about doing a walking live stream, but I thought with the heat, we'll just hop on the scooter. It's been a while since I've streamed on this thing anyways. There goes a guy on an e-scooter. Alright, I've got the bubbly away. And I've got this new mount. Now I tightened it. It sounded a little rattly. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. But it was only 12 bucks, so hopefully this does the trick. If not, no big deal. So I've got my brightness all the way up. Quality on data saver. Marg H in the house. Yogi, photos from around New York. Ralph Salva, melting tomato. Philip. I guess it would help if I turned the e-scooter on. Let me just make sure I've got the angle set accordingly just before I set off. So I'm gonna head to Bloor and then we're just gonna ride over to the east side. And I think last time I took the e-bike out, I ended up on Danforth. So maybe we'll do like Gerrard. We'll go through East Chinatown and Little India. And maybe I'll come back on Dundas or Queen. We'll figure it out. Am I wearing plenty of sunscreen? No, I am wearing zero sunscreen. Can't really call me a cool guy today. Then what am I? So this is South on Yonge in the bike lane, and as I mentioned, when I get to Bloor, I'll be hanging a left. Just a heads up, I can't always keep my eye on the chat when I'm moving. So I do apologize if I missed something in advance. That's just the nature of not trying to die when you're out doing this. And they've already got these diversions in the bike lane. So that slight rattle you hear is this phone mount holder. I'm gonna see if that's something I can fix. Sanjay from Kingston is here. Hello, Sanjay. And this is Davenport Road. Looks like my angle could be a little bit, just a tad more in. Whitby Dude is here. And this part of the bike lane is always atrocious. So I apologize for the excessive bumpiness. Here is Yonge and Bloor. Come to Germany. Lisa waving. How many hours to charge my e-bike? Or both the e-bike and the scooter are about 5 to 6 hours. They are not quick charging devices. And there is the former Hudson's Bay store on the left. It is odd seeing the logos come down off of that. I don't know if you guys can hear the rattling from the phone mount, but it's kind of driving me nuts. This might be the last time I use this. The last one I used was like rubber, and it kind of started to develop a tear in it, which didn't give me too much confidence that my phone wouldn't go flying. A stodgy old man in a blazer during a heat warning. So this is east on Bloor Street East. I'm going a very slow 15 kilometers right now. Yeah, if I'm not on a perfectly smooth surface, this thing kind of rattles around. That's a bit disappointing. Do you feel better about it if we can't hear it? Yeah, I do actually. How often do I visit the barber? Not nearly often enough, every 2 to 3 months. That guy on the e-bike next to me is wearing like a coat and pants. Like, are you out of your effing mind? I'd wear nothing if it was socially acceptable. I guess some people just don't sweat or feel uncomfortable. Here is Sherburne. And Melting Tomato, if you're there, I will get your request done this month. I've also got a request in from Sanjay that I'm going to look into doing. And I have a few more on the back burner. I'm also planning another Go Ride excursion. So I'm going to go somewhere out of Toronto, record the train ride. Hey, there's Toronto's Walking Man. That guy should really consider just walking around with a camera. How do I drink my coffee? Oh, I dump some milk in it and a few scoops of sugar. I'm currently drinking Jumping Bean Dark Roast, Keurig organic pods. I ran out of the Balzacs, which is my favorite. Marg H to kickstart the the bubbly fund. Thank you, Marg H. That'll get me about 10 cans of it. Thanks again, Marg. Hello, Colleen. Sawman says, is there only one Walkman in Toronto? Well, there's only one of that guy. There might be others doing the same thing, but I'm unaware of them. And I'm having a bit of change of heart. I'm thinking I might stick to Danforth now to Coxwell, then at Coxwell head south to Gerrard. Melting Tomato. I can't read it because my screen is vibrating. Adding to the fund. And Jeanette Morales. Holy shit, when it rains, it pours. Adding to the bubbly fund. Thank you, Melting Tomato and Jeanette, for a tasty IPA and sunscreen. 50 SPF plus. 50? I might as well wear a spacesuit. But either way, it's appreciated, Jeanette. Thank you for your $20 super chat, and thank you, Melting Tomato, for contributing to the Bubbly Fund, which Marg H started. I am not in any way obligated to put those funds towards what your super chats are for, but they all seem to be good ideas to me, except for that 50 SPF. When I was in Korea, I had a student give me 100 SPF as a gift. That is a culture where they are deathly afraid of the sun. You go to the beach and you won't see any exposed skin at all. Everyone's under big sun umbrellas and they're wearing sleeves and they're just draped in sunscreen. Needless to say, I re-gifted that 100 SPF. But thank you, Jeanette. I actually do need to top off and get some more sunscreen. And we are heading over the Bloor Viaduct. So tomorrow I don't think I'll be going live on this channel, but I might be posting 2 videos. I've got kind of a short one that I've been sitting on for a while, and I've got last month's members video. So we're gonna exit May with a bit of a bang, and by bang I mean thud. Yeah, and the lack of sunscreen today was a bit stupid on my part. I'll definitely have it on tomorrow. And I want to buy some moisturizer with SPF built in. We'll let Speedy Gonzalez fly by there. All right, so here's my plan. We're gonna actually do Danforth to Coxwell, then I'm gonna go down to Gerrard, and we're gonna check out Little India and East Chinatown. Then I'm gonna find a park somewhere and have this bubbly drink. Mike Landry, hi Johnny and the gang. Thank you, Mike Landry. It's very much appreciated. Hope you're doing well over in East Coast land. Say hi to Bevy if you see her. And the real man, who I've heard a rumor is relocated to Toronto. Says he was just around here yesterday. There's a dedicated bicycle signal. Streetcars still aren't running on Broadview yet. It will be a miracle if we ever see a day where our streetcar network is just working uninterrupted. I see a super sticker, but I've got someone on my tail. I can't really responsibly. I'll just ride into here. Thank you, Sven, for the 5, I want to say euros. Thank you very much, Sven001X. Super appreciated. And this is Riverdale. We're about to enter Greektown. That is Plater Boulevard, and the neighborhood north of here is known as the Plater Estates. And here is Chester. So once we cross Chester, we'll be in Greektown. You saw my video where Alex made an appearance. And people call it the Ghost subway station. I don't know if that's a good description. Hello, Steph Curry. I see another super rolling in. I'll get to that at the next lights. And this would be Logan Avenue coming up. Diamond Cutter 23. When you visited Toronto several years ago, you would eat at Swiss Chalet. You enjoyed it. Do I ever eat there? Thank you, Diamond Cutter 23, for your $5 and your question. I'm just gonna let a few people roll by. Swiss Chalet was a staple in my family growing up. We'd have it quite regularly. And I still enjoy it, although sadly it's kind of a shell of its former self. The portions have gotten smaller and the price has like tripled. Their bread is no longer as good. Their fries are still good, and their sauce is amazing. That's the saving grace of Swiss Chalet. So yeah, I still enjoy it once in a while, but I tend to get their ribs. I think their chicken has just gone downhill too much. And I had St. Hubert's when I was in Montreal last time, and that was a treat. So this is Carlaw Avenue. Have I ever visited Vancouver? Does the airport count? That was something I was looking at for this spring. And then this situation unfolded where I ended up babysitting a dog. If you want to know something that's funny, I committed to looking after another dog this month. So in the middle of June, I'll have another doggy staying with me, but Charlie should be gone by then. I'll have more on that story as it unfolds. I know the walk tubing community is probably gossiping pretty hard about that right now. Just kidding. Here is Pape, and the future home of the Ontario line stop at Pape Station. Pine Soul says, who remembers Arby's? I've gone on many rants about how we are in dire need of another Arby's. Indeed, I am the real man. I have a Woodle in my possession right now, only for this week. And the next dog will be even bigger.
Hey, do you want a scone? I think it's dill and cheese. Okay, cheers, man. I like that, like, you know, take food a lot of times. I know people won't. Hope your luck gets better, man.
That was friendly. The guy behind me had fresh scones and he gave it to someone on the street who looked like he needed some. And we're about to leave Greektown. Hence the thank you for visiting sign. Here's Jones Avenue. And a lady who clearly doesn't have too much confidence in her ability to turn from where she's supposed to turn from. There's Square Boy, a local institution. All right, I've got a itch that's driving me nuts just under my nose. Give me a sec. I was hoping we would catch a light so I could take care of it, but no such luck. Maybe it's a heat itch. Apparently Unionville is holding a festival supposedly this weekend. I'll look into that. And my viewer count is not appearing. Could someone be so kind as to post an updated viewer count? It is stuck at 15. That's got to be a little bit lower than the actual number. Hello, Brad Palmer. Bicycle lane closed ahead. So here is Greenwood coming up. So I'm gonna make it as far as Coxwell before I turn right. Hey, a new beer store just opened up here on the right. The old Allenby Cinema. Again, I apologize if you can hear that rattling. That is my new phone mount, disappointing me with every bump. I'm gonna see if there's a way to make it a bit quieter. I know someone said they can't hear it, but I find that a little hard to believe. And here is Monarch Park Avenue. So Monarch Park is just into the right here. This is an area known as Little Ethiopia, at least unofficially. And thanks for the numbers, guys. This will be my one and only ask. Hit the like button if you like what you see. And subscribe if you want more of this sort of thing. Or don't. Currently going 16 kilometers per hour. Here's Craven Road. This is an awesome street, at least south of Dundas it is. Takes my vote for the most unique street in the city. There's some pretty good candidates, but I'll put my vote into Craven. I did a video on it a few years ago. And here we are at Coxwell, so we're going to turn right here. And let's head down to Little India. I'm just going to let traffic get the jump on this light. So this is south on Coxwell Avenue. And we're going to be without a bike lane for quite a while. And you can take Coxwell down to Queen. It actually goes south of Queen. At Queen, you could turn right and ride through Leslieville and then Riverside, or you could turn left and ride through the beaches. There's Monarch Park Collegiate Institute. Survivor grew up in Sunnyside Avenue. There's a ton of history in Sunnyside. It certainly doesn't look anything at all like it used to. There goes the Via train. I believe that was the rail corridor I was on when I took the GO train out to Dylan Reynolds Land, aka Pickering. There goes the GO train. Yeah, Jeanette says hi. When I'm riding, I often just glance down and I only have enough time to grab one text in my vision before I have to move my eyes off the screen. One advantage to being on the e-scooter or bike in this weather is my iPhone is less likely to overheat. So we have made it to Gerrard, but this is not the right Gerrard. This is Upper Gerrard on the left. We want to go to Lower Gerrard. So I have to go south a bit. I don't know why Gerrard is broken up like this, but it is. All right, Yogi, have a good trip home. We might catch a streetcar rolling by here. There's a Dollarama, which is interesting because the Dollar Tree has a better location. But I bet most people just walk the extra half a block up to Dollarama. There's a bowling alley in here on the right, and a Good Life Fitness. And welcome to the Gerrard India Bazaar. And they have an annual street festival here every year, and I hope that's back. I was able to record it 3 years ago. I saw John Tory giving a speech. And no, that wasn't much of a highlight. So this is west on Gerrard Street East through Little India. This road isn't very smooth. You can probably hear that. Look at that, they got sidewalk patio set up here. Oh, this place changed names, I think. New Creation. We're about to go by the two different restaurants, both called Desi Burger, which I've always wondered about. Where should I go? Should I go to Desi Burger? Oh, there's now Burger House, Desi Burger, and Desi Burger. What is the story behind that? And perhaps the most popular restaurant in Little India is the Lahore Tikka House. I've been there a number of times and it is excellent. Although it looks like their second floor is no longer for dining. Social Gardener Cafe. Here's Greenwood Avenue. There seems to be a helicopter buzzing around right above where I am. So that was Little India. The next neighborhood of note will be East Chinatown. And when I get there, I might make a pit stop just to drink this cold beverage. There's someone. Hello. I don't know if she was waving at me. She was outside of her front door waving. See a lot of flashing lights up ahead. A lot of flashing lights. And I haven't noticed any streetcars coming along here. I wonder if something is amiss. Is afoot? I don't know the terminology. Let's go see what this is all about. So here's Jones Avenue. They're not blocking us off to traffic, so it can't be too bad, whatever it is. We're back to Jones Avenue. There's a classic car, which I could not tell you what it is. It's a Corsa. All right, let's go. I see at least 3 fire trucks. And one of them's got its ladder extended. And I see a streetcar kind of trying to snake through here. Oh, and it looks like they're forcing traffic to turn right here. Well, I can just walk this thing on the sidewalk. Maybe this is why the choppers are flying overhead. Live on the scene, it's Johnny Strides. Sorry if the camera's bumping up and down, I am walking. You are not coming through here on the streetcar. There's a TTC supervisor here. I just overheard that there's a house fire here. Let's just hope nobody or their pets were harmed. There's a whole team of firemen out. Ooh, man, that house is like... Let's get a look at this. You can see right inside it, pretty much. JS reporting live on the scene with absolutely no information about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 10 fire trucks. And dozens of firefighters, obviously some police vehicles. it was bad, but it also looks like the fire department should probably get some kudos here, because the house is totally salvageable. All right, let's move to a different location. I gotta strap my phone in. Look at all the firefighters out. There's a whole team of them over there. And a billion of them. Be a nice day to bring them a whole bunch of ice cold water. We must have just missed it too, because there's not too many streetcars backed up. And they're just a hose away now. So there's probably people inside there right now just certifying if it's safe to enter or not. It's probably an inspector. It was called in around 3 and it's 4:48. Whoop, let me put my camera on wide. This is the biggest emergency response I've ever come across on a live stream. Oh, there are a lot more fire engines here. This is a huge, huge response. Clem, this is right across the street from Gerrard Square. It's a big response. Ooh, never.
Big house fire.
And there's the Maple Leaf Tavern. One of the oldest taverns of its kind in the city. And we've got this giant paramedics ambulance here. I'm just gonna take one quick picture of this. I probably should have done that while I was down there, but oh well. This is nuts. And there's a disabled streetcar. So that explains the helicopters overhead. Probably news choppers. And here's the future home of an Ontario line station. And there's the real jerk, featured in a Drake music video. Which one? I don't know.
Actually, yeah.
Sorry about that. And it looks like there's some hydro crews just up ahead here as we enter East Chinatown, away from the blaze. Oh, it's a TTC vehicle, actually. It's probably working on the overhead lines for the streetcar. Well, it's hard to complain if your streetcar is delayed from that. There's not much anyone could have done. Thank you, real man. Oh, Susan, it was just a sneeze. I got a glimpse of the sun and it triggered kind of a hybrid of a sneeze and a cough. I'm not wearing shades because if I do, I can't read the chat on the screen. So I'm guessing that diversion on Gerrard makes traffic a bit lighter than usual through East Chinatown here. There is Bakyan. You can definitely hear this phone mount rattling now. I apologize for that. I'll try to get that sorted by the next one of these. We've been streaming for what, an hour now? I think it's a good time to have that drink. Let's head up to a spot where I haven't been in quite a while. And you can probably guess where that is. So this is north on Broadview. And just on the left is the park. The park. All right, here's a crossing just up here. I'll take advantage of this. I just missed a call. Someone trying to buzz in from my lobby. You're gonna grab a seat on the bench right here. I can get my e-scooter to play nice. All right, and this stream break is brought to you by Bubbly. I'm just gonna pound this thing. So that was Charlie's owners visiting. They have a house key, but they don't have a fob. So I'm gonna be relieved of having to walk Charlie this afternoon. That's good news. Let me put this camera on a bit more of a zoom. There you go. There I am. So this break is just so I can get some give us ASMR. Cheers, Brad Palmer. Is that an alcoholic drink? I wish. Although in an upcoming video, Doors Open video, they were giving out a tequila smash drink. And it was near the end of my video, and it was like ice cold. And I finished my video at Berksey Park. So I may or may not have just consumed that beverage right there in the park. Whippy Dude says amazing view. It's so hot. I'm guessing everyone is over on that side of the park where there's a ton of trees and you can get good shade. You don't get the amazing skyline view, but you do get the shade. All right, Lisa, enjoy bouncing. Vivian Johnson, we are about an hour and 5 or 6 minutes into the stream. We went along Bloor Street East and Danforth. Then we saw a big house fire and like maybe 20 fire engines or so on Gerrard Street East. Then I came here to grab a drink. You did not get the notice. Maybe try clicking the alert bell and then clicking it again, turn it off and on. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Some people get the notices, some don't. Devane says it's so hot in Midtown. I think it's so hot everywhere. I am glad I chose to take the scooter out over walking around in this, holding the gimbal. I don't know how Action Kid does it, living down in Miami. Would I ever consider doing a skydiving or river tubing video? No. Look at this guy in front of me. He's just running up and down this hill. Maybe on my VR system I could do one of those two things. But I think I'm gonna get going. We're gonna move west a little bit now, and then I'm just gonna get myself home. All right, time to say goodbye to Riverdale Park. Let me mount my phone. Either way, Vivian, thanks for dropping in and on last night's Stumble stream. It's very much appreciated. I'm just gonna walk to this recycling bin here. I don't know if I'm gonna go quite as slow as I did the first half of the stream. I feel two things setting in: hunger and the need for a shower. All right, let's get moving. It would help if I turned my damn scooter on, wouldn't it? All right, so I think I'm gonna make a right on Gerrard, and we'll take Gerrard across. I was thinking of Dundas or Queen or King, but we'll save those for a future day. Maybe we'll see Ken out filming. Okay, here's Gerard. I'm gonna turn right. I just wanna fix my wallet in my pocket here. All right, Jeanette, have a good trip. Thanks for stopping by. And goodbye, East Chinatown. And hello, downtown. In a minute. I'll be riding over the Don Valley. Coming up on the right will be the Cabbagetown neighborhood, and then on the left will be Regent Park. I think I posted an e-scooter ride that went through Cabbagetown about a week and a half ago. Here's River Street. I don't know what that honking was all about. I think a bike lane should be popping up at some point as I go further west. But this is the east side of downtown. There's Sackville Street. Something smells really good. The smell of hot garlic is in the air. Here's Parliament. No, I'm not riding in a war zone. Those are just Toronto roads. Hey, look, bike lane. Here is Ontario Street. Of course, Sinclair lives up the street from where I am. Ken Continuum lives around the corner from here. There's a lot of beautiful tree-lined streets and nice Victorian homes. But we shall ride on Gerrard. Oh, the guy in front of me has a puppy in the basket of his car. And the Allen Gardens is just up on the right. I think this is Ken Street, actually. Doesn't he live on Pembroke? Hello, Ken. I think he lives just down that way. Here's the infamous Hooker Harvey's on the right. Good afternoon, Chris Mills. And Estelle has made an appearance. Hello, Estelle. I know Estelle appreciates a good e-scoot. We're at Church Street. this truck going for it. That could not have been an easy turn to make. And just on the left is the Ryerson University downtown campus. Here's Yonge Street, and there's the new IKEA, which I featured in a video that was uploaded for Saturday morning. And I think it's already cracked 10,000 views. I had a hunch that that would be something a lot of people wanted to see. Ever tried salmon gelato? No. Sounds absolutely disgusting if I read that correct. Ironic, because when I was at the park, I actually ordered some sushi. But it's not going to come till 6:30. That's what I set. And even if I'm not home, it'll just be sitting in front of my door. And that was Bay Street in this morning's video. Marched up Bay Street. Here's Elizabeth. Got a lot of ambulance action going on up ahead here. We are entering Hospital Row. Hello, William. I am well. Had a pretty nice e-scoot out in the heat. I don't think I've ever seen more fire engines in my life in one spot, or firefighters. And here's University Avenue. Dylan Reynolds is here. Hello, Dylan. You missed the Pickering stream. Oh, do not ride two abreast really slowly. Do not do this. Thank you. There's the Provincial Legislative Assembly straight ahead, and this is College Street coming up. I did not know she was turning. Do I still do the Dylan Reynolds voice? I don't know. Should I try? Hey guys, it's me, Dylan Reynolds. There, I gave it my best shot. That's pretty much the only voice I can do. Go gadget e-scooter. Fly around that bus. Do I hear the singing man? I think I briefly heard the singing man, and I have not seen him in a long time. It's a very unmistakable sounding voice that guy has. There's the Royal Ontario Museum just up on the left, and the Garden Museum on the right. I do not know why people wear earphones when they ride their bike. I think it's nuts. And this is Bloor Street West coming up here. kind of getting the itch to tackle a really steep hill on this thing. So on the right is the swanky Yorkville neighborhood, on the left the Annex. All right, Estelle, have a good one. Make this light. There you go. I did it. Not well, but I did it. All right, so I want to hit the Poplar Plains Hill for some reason. I feel like I've been too kind on my battery today. So to get there, I could turn left on Davenport here, or I could turn left on DuPont just up ahead. I'll just cross at the lights here. So we're going to go left at Davenport. So we're going to head into a neighborhood known as Rathnally, home of the Super NIMBY. Here's Bedford Road. Would have been nicer if I just took Bedford Road up. Oh well. Falcom Scott. Hello, Falcom. Says good night, everyone. You need some rest. I saw someone refer to a YIMBY, a yes in my backyard mindset. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't think anyone just says yes to whatever gets proposed. But the whole criticism on NIMBYs is that they are extremely self-centered and unreasonable with most of their views. Oh, the bike lane is on the left here. So we're about to head up. Oh, I see a super come in. Christopher Haydock, £3. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks again, Christopher. So we're gonna go right up one of the steepest and toughest hill climbs in the city. If you haven't noticed, I'm slowly weaseling my way back up to Midtown. I've got that sushi arriving in about 55 minutes, although sometimes they screw it up and you set a delivery time and it comes like 20 minutes early. Okay. Who likes steep, challenging hills? Because I'm on a vehicle where it's not likely to challenge me much. I've ramped us into high-speed mode. I've got 4 to 5 battery bars, but I bet I'm down 1 or 2 after this. There's 2 people way up ahead of me here. Let's see if I can track them down. This is the Poplar Plains Hill Climb, cheating edition. Well, it didn't take much to overtake that first cyclist. Oh, we're gonna reel this guy in with ease. Even pulling a third guy up ahead here. I'm gonna pull myself out of speed mode. Yeah, this is a fancy area. It leads into Forest Hill once you get north of St. Clair. Although I think the cost of housing here would be comparable to Forest Hill. I'd actually prefer it here. And again, sorry for all the rattling, but this phone mount is not the best. And these roads are not the best. So since you didn't ask, tonight I'm gonna eat my sushi. I'm not gonna have to walk Charlie, at least not till later. I'm gonna watch the newest 90 Day Fiancé. And I'm gonna play some VR ping pong. There's a left turn for cyclists, but screw that. I'm gonna wait for a break in traffic and I'm gonna turn right. And we are on St. Clair Avenue West, heading east. There's the foot of Forest Hill Road. Alright, I'm gonna double cross. There's the Korean consulate across the street. Derek says, what type of sushi are you into? Mostly tuna and salmon. I'm pretty boring with my sushi. Susan hopes it's not California rolls. That's not even sushi. So this is North Up Avenue Road. Should I try to take my scooter on the Beltline Trail? Is that a dumb idea? Seems like a dumb idea. You'll also notice I'm going faster than I was earlier. And if you're just tuning in, I mentioned I'll have another dog staying with me later this month. So on my home streams, I'll try to get him some screen time. There's Upper Canada College straight ahead. No right turns on reds, eh? I can see why you're kind of blind here. Oops. So this is no longer Avenue Road, it is Oriole Parkway. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I'll go again Wednesday or Thursday, and Friday night, and Sunday night. Maybe I'll squeeze one in on Saturday. And tomorrow morning's video I think is going to be a short one, I think about 22 minutes. But I'm going to post that members video later in the afternoon, so there'll be 2 going up tomorrow. And this street is Kilberry coming up. On a piece of debris, I almost said a piece of shit. It just blew it to my eye. That guy should not be on the sidewalk riding that tank. Okay, I apologize if this is the mumpiest thing you've ever seen in your life. We are off-roading on the K. Gardner Beltline Trail right now. Off-road scooting. Ooh, look at that, 2 ice cream trucks. Whew. Oh, I was not in wide angle that whole time. Sorry guys, I thought I was in wide angle. Hopefully that still looked okay. I must have had that off all the way since Riverdale Park. Oops. I prefer to have that on when I'm streaming in daylight on this thing. But anyways, I think we're at the end of the line. I want to thank everyone for their support. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe if you haven't, only if you want to. Unsubscribe if you don't want to see any more of this. Thanks to our mods for their good work. Thanks for everyone for hanging out. Thanks to our super chatters. Thank you, Marie Palmer, for confirming. And most importantly, stay warm and have an ice cold beverage tonight. It is cold. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I'm gonna go home and I might be able to squeeze in a shower before my sushi arrives. Sorry about that, COVID hippo, but thanks for watching, guys, and I shall catch you on the next one.